What's going on, guys? Kwasi here in the building. Yes, I'm in the building. About to start this here script. This here script. And for those of you that are presently present for it, I appreciate you. And yeah, let's let me get to work. So yeah, he going to be. Uh, yeah, I'm setting up. I know. So. Uh, So I'll be having to go back and forth to check the messages because I need to also be able to see what I have notes I have on my phone. So all right. Hopefully the music in the background isn't too loud. Not really sure if it is or isn't. So I'll just turn this up a little bit. But yeah. So something I wanted to do, which was share the stream. I don't think it'll let me do it from here, will it? I think it will. Will it? Yeah. Copy stream link. Go to my announcements because yes, I'm going to share it in Discord. Hopefully it doesn't do anything silly. There we go. Okay. And then I think I want to share it in one other place. Is it, would it be here? Um, I don't know if it's shared in human, even though I'm going to be using human generator. Yeah, so I'll send it to a few people directly. Alrighty then. Okay. So there we go. Check messages. Nothing else besides me. All right. So I'm going to be writing this script. So the script is basically just going to be my rough draft of how we're going to start. So the character models and all this here right here will be done with human generator, even though you'll see me go into Dash Studio. All right. Now I know I'm not working on the cleansing, and if there are any questions, ask them. But I'm going to tell you now that, and I will reiterate this message later, that I may and or may not answer the question, depending on what the question is. Because one of the things I want to know while I'm doing this is that a lot of times I'm getting asked questions, and I know as someone that was a beginner at one time that I haven't tried everything, that I didn't just do the basic things that I know. It's like you want to create a certain thing. Did you scale something, or did you move it, or did you adjust it? Did you rotate it? Did you do all of the things that come with using the program? I don't care if you're using iClone, I don't care if you're using Unreal Engine, Unity, Godot, Blender, Cinema 4D, and or anything that Autodesk makes. It doesn't matter. If you didn't do all the things, then you're asking a question for no reason. So let's get started. I already saved this. It's Scavenger's Hall, and the main character name is Rix, or Rix, R-I-X. So let's get started. And yes, I am using Final Draft. Okay, so I think this will be where? Where would it be? Hmm, you know, no, hold on, because I'm coming up with a name for this. Yeah, all right. Excuse me. Oh, how the hell? Hmm. Why is it doing that? Would that be how to spell it? Well, I've already spelled it like that. I thought I did. I did not. It's Faulkners. All right, I did it wrong. It's just Faulkers, not Faulkners. All right. Hmm. I'm sorry. Let me think here. Let's see. Because once I'm finished with this, then I'm going to start to create the characters, or at least this character, because it's one character, and then build on the environment. So let me see. So, no, I don't want that. Let me do something else. This is what I like about this tool, because now I'm going to name database, and I want something that's close to this. I'm with that. Yeah, I'll do that. Hold on, let me check. Make sense. Okay. Yep. Yep. I'll be making characters here shortly. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah. Alrighty then. So I like that. That's good. I don't know about the voices right now. I might do Rick's. Do Rick's. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and open up Blender. For the moment, I'll close the Final Draft. All right, so I'm using Human Generate for this. For anybody who wants to ask questions about that. Uh, so yeah, let me test the sound on this and see how loud it is. Alright, so I'm using Human Generate for this. For anybody who wants to ask questions about that. All right. Let me test the sound on this and see how. Okay, dokie. Oh, I started to drop my phone. I'm sorry. All right, so okay. So of course you gotta make at least two characters. The mech characters come from Dad. So all right, I'm not really sure. I guess I'll do this instead. Let's go with that. Hold on, let me see what the presets are. I like that face. I'm gonna use that face. I may make a few adjustments, but I like that face. So excuse me, not the body so much, but I definitely like the face. Okay, so all right, so let me reset the body. Okay. Make him smaller. Hey, put a little muscle on him. We have his age set at 70. Let's do 46. All right, cool. All right, age adjustment, young aged male, or aged male. Crank the wrinkles up a little bit more though. Cavity strength up, normal strength up. All right, well, let me bring that down a little bit more. All right, I think it's the cavity strength that's too high. Yeah, okay. Alrighty then, and then the hair. I'll probably use the hair from here. Yeah, I'll use the hair from here. So go with regular. And matter of fact, I like the idea of him having aged hair, but I'll go with this one because he's a little disheveled. Yeah, he still has some mind about him, but we still want it to be close to black. If I still want it black, then salt and pepper's too heavy. Right, lower the roughness on. No, crank it up. Right. Give me a second, guys. That's all. Okay. All right. What's going on, guys? I'm back. Sorry that I disappeared like that. I know some of y'all probably didn't even. Yeah. But okay. Here we go. Alrighty then. So, yeah. I said I like this face. Don't know about the facial hair. I may go with other and just give him some stubble. I don't know. Let me fix his eye color. All right. So, I don't know. Go with that one. I have no clue why this thing always doing some weird thing. All right, yeah, that should work. I'm gonna go to skin, get that subsurface working. Okay, so that's what I need to do. This. Okay, so let me film, short film. Yeah, short film. I thought I wrote this already. I didn't. Okay. Okay. Character models. Character models. Oh, CH. All right. Hold on. Why is this C? Anyway, Ricks. Ricks. All right. Let's make sure that it didn't have anything on it I don't want, like freckles. Yeah, it does. So that's what was across his face the whole time. That's cool. I'll leave that. And the splotches. That's fine. The eyes. Mm, yeah. Okay. What's his height? Whoop, needs to definitely be taller than that. All right, 5'8" is good. 5'8" is okay with me now, man. All right, let's see what we have here. Not mad at that. I do feel like his chest is too big. So I'm gonna go to torso, chest width. No, I need. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it's a little better. All right. So this is what I'm going to do. Select the body. I'm gonna go back into the solid mode. Export FBX. Mesh. Selected parts only. Because it's gonna go straight to that folder. Done. Come over here. Go to Dash Studio. All right. So if anyone's there, man, sorry that I delayed for so long and whatnot. I had lunch and I kind of had lunch at a very weird time, and I didn't want to like start the stream and stop the stream and start the stream. So yeah. Anyway, imports, Scavenger's Hall, Ricks. All right. Okay, so people 8. Double click. Alrighty then. Let me go look at something real fast because I know I'm in here. So 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let's see here. Click, scale him down. I don't need to really, I just need the clothes to fit, so I don't really need to do much else. Click this, do this. Alright, go. Alright, that's okay. Do I need to do the leg? I might need to do the leg. Yeah, let me. Nope, wrong direction, side to side. Let's go this way. Man, I hate the way that works. Hate the way that works. It's just so weird to me. All right. Like you can't really like refine it like you want. Like I in Blender I can hold it. Like there might be a button I can hold. I don't know if it's Alt. Is it Control? Ah, Control. All right. Because that felt better. But now I feel like he's too far back. And I have to grab the whole character for that one. All right, there we go. Okay. Mm-hmm. At least I think it's Control. It felt like it was Control. But anyway. All right. So click that. Delete this. Click him. And the only thing I need is clothing. So I'm gonna go to clothing, and then I want to figure out. I'm really trying to think of contemplating what it is I want to put him in. No. Let's see. Do I go with this? He'll sort of be in a bad way. Let me think here. Could be this. No. I don't know why that hurts so much. Ooh, that might be difficult. No, it won't be difficult. It'll just be annoying. I may need to make this a Daz model, but I'm not. Excuse me, I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. So, all right. What is it here? Yeah, here. Cyber arms. Which arm ever shall I make it? Go to the front. Matter of fact, make it the right. Alright. And then I'm going to mesh. Did I go to mesh for him? No, I had. Alright, so I reduced the resolution on it. Go to this, reduce the resolution on it to base. Alright. Then for this, I'll just go with. I think I want it to be matte, so I'm gonna go with matte on that. Matte. And then the stripping, black. And I think I left out this part, so yeah, I'll make it gray. Okay. Yep. And then in Blender, all I'm gonna do is just go in and make it really, really light. It'll work because of how I'm going to put it on him, but it'll work. All right, so excuse me. So the problem I think I'm gonna have with this arm is more about the rigging part because it has to be like clothing, so it's going to replace the other arm. All right, let me look at the time. All right, so yeah. I guess I'm the only one watching. Alrighty then. Okay then. Let's see here. What else I want to put on him? Because he has to look like he's like really sort of busted. I'll do those shoes. And they'll be this one. What's that one? Oh, messed up. All right, come over here. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. All right, and then Because I'm trying to think, do I want to use something from this set right here? But I don't think so. I don't think I will. Let me go down to 9. Go to Genesis 9. So all of that stuff is mostly for females. So I think it's the void one I want to use. Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking this part maybe. No, because there's too much going on there. Definitely should do the pants though. So let's see what I get with the pants. Yeah. Okay. And then on those pants, the color. I think I'll just go black. Let's go full black. The top is going to be difficult because I really don't know how I want that to look. Let me see. This, I mean, this is going to be sort of a cyberpunkish thing, so I kind of want something that's just going to be just outlandish. Come up here, go to Genesis 3. Um, that suit doesn't break down in the parts. That's too much going on. Genesis 2. Same thing. Hmm. That's going to be interesting because I want to see if it's going to adjust or it's going to stay. Okay. Nope. Don't want it. Genesis. This is partially difficult only because I want him to look like he's sort of disheveled, and I don't have anything that really gives off disheveled. I do have a lot of, hey, I look good for the moment because of how I'm dressed type of thing. I don't know. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to look technical. It's definitely not going to be that. I know that much. Hold on, wait a minute. He doesn't have a shirt, so no. I may have to go with a basic shirt, like a t-shirt of some sort, or okay, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think I know what I want to do. Yeah, I may go with this jacket, but I'm gonna just get rid of the arms. Yeah, like see how they're short, and I'll just get rid of the arms because I don't want him to have on a shirt underneath. But I'll just get rid of this arm. Yeah, but I definitely got to change the color of that. It needs to be black. Never mind. Let me go do this like this because apparently it doesn't like to work separately. All right. I don't know. You know what? Wait a minute. Because the shoes are orange and they don't have an all black color. But I think I'll still rock the blue on the shirt. Yeah. I really now want to change his shoes because to like, just the yellow's way too loud. And you would think they would have a blue, but they don't. Well, leave his shoes like that. The hell is it? All right. Okay, so save. Where am I? Where am I? All right, here we go. Scavenger's Hall, and I'm gonna go Rick's Clothing underscore clothing. Alrighty then, and then come down here to my diffeomorphic script. So I use diffeomorphic, and diffeomorphic allows you to export pretty seamlessly. So there we go, and that's done. So now when I close that, I open up Blender, come up here, go to DAZ Setup, Easy Import, close, Single Principal, and then you want to apply whatever you're going to use. So I know I'm going to use the Vizimies and the expressions and import. And I apply uh, the transforms because it comes in the transforms different. So when you apply it, then I don't have to go fight with that. All right. So you see how it pretty much closely fits. Close, but still that arm is going to be a beast because I have to fight with that. And I know I'm going to have to fight with that, but that's fine. That's fine. All right, so I use Auto Rig Pro to go and do this. So you go to the main set for it, go to Skin, and then Unbind, and it'll get rid of all the shape keys or get rid of all the modifiers and the vertex groups. So yeah, and what I like to do is because in this case he has this. I'm gonna keep his pants on, turn off his jacket, turn off his shoes, turn off his arm because I want to make sure that I can see it go in here, hit F3, and I want to merge by distance because I just want to make sure there's nothing there. Then I'm going to sculpt mode. All right, and then we're gonna get the fitness clothing. All right, I don't have to do a whole lot either because the model is pretty close to what I already wanted. So I have to do a lot, but yeah. All right, so that's it. Go to the shoes. Now what I wanted to do. All right. Well, I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty much on point. I'm well, not dead on, but I'll fix that. That's fine. I'll just do this. I always I'll just get rid of one shoe, then fix this shoe. So, and let's see, yeah, go back some. There we go. So, yeah, that works. Mirror. Well, hello, hello. What's going on, Chris? I thought you were streaming by now. I don't know if you were or not. Well, I didn't get an alert, but what's going on, Chris? And Egbaji. I hope I said that right because it looks like Egbaji. I know I said Wiseman the other day, so I'll probably just go with Wiseman. What's going on, Wiseman? All right, so yeah, I'm gonna fight with this arm. So this is the beautiful part about this. So I'm going to here, and I know clearly it's gonna probably have some extra pieces. Clearly had 3,447 verts, and Control J, and then I'm gonna hit F3 again, and I'm gonna go delete loose just in case there's anything loose. All right, so I'm gonna go back into sculpt mode and go down one little click in sculpt mode to go to pose. Now this is the problem with pose. I want to show you something. I'm gonna show you my problem with pose. See how it's moving just one piece? Oh, okay, yeah. Thursday night, Roger that. So it moved that one piece, and that's a problem for me because I don't want to just move the one piece. I need to move all of this. So the best thing to do is to make it as wide as I can get it, and then just get it close. So yeah, because I can't pose it because all the pieces are not one piece. Now, now one of the other things is that like these are all separate parts. So I can come up here and hit L, and you see I just select that one part. The thing is actually getting all those parts to be one piece. So that's why I did F3 and then go merge by distance. But they didn't always merge. Like it merged 31, it removed 31 verse just then when I went merge by distance again, but it was a different version. You had the clean version, you had the cleanup, and then you have the actual merge by distance. So if I hit this again, they're still separate parts, right? So you can see the pieces that are parts that are of themselves. I'm hovering or hitting L, right? Okay, so yeah. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I want to click that. I want to come out of this. So I hit yeah. So yeah, I just have to sit here and just be piddly with it. which is fine because now I have to sort of treat this here part as though it's uh would I put it? Treat it. Hold on. I don't think I want to pull. Do I want to pull? Yeah, I want to pull. Let's pull. Do some pulling because that'll be a little bit easier than yeah. Because I started thinking about it. Like I said, sometimes you just have to think about your solution, and it's best to just play with it. So I want this hand to be like the hand that's there already. Thing is I'm too wide. Okay, so yeah, and it's cool if it's not dead on, because because this is just for a quick short. This is just to show people some workflow that I tend to use. It's not necessarily to show you like this is not all the time. It's a use case thing, right? Excuse me. So I'm not trying to make it perfecto. It just needs to work. So again, you have your pose, then you have your pull. So I can come over here in the search down here and just go pull, or I can just hit the X and it'll take me back. Just one little rotate down. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's good, good, good. As long as you're working. A lot of people not doing that. They're, well, I don't have this, I don't have that. No, work, man. Get it done. I think I posted it in here. I can't remember. I think it's on the other channel, on my main channel. But yeah, I'm just like, don't make excuses about why you can't do a thing when you could have already done the thing. All right, I'm gonna go back to regular grab now because I just need to move this to where it needs to be. How close is that? Close enough. Close enough. All right. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Also, point note. Huh? Oh, come on, thing. Yeah, free gloves are hard to find. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just needed to be close, so that when I go to do, when I, what's the words? I can't say words. I'm sorry. When I go to weight paint it or use auto rig to do it, it'll it'll work. All right, there we go. Let me get this close to what I wanted to be. All right, so cool. All right, boom. That's done for far as I'm concerned, and I'm going to save. All right, so now let's put the jacket on again. Like I said, I'm going to go in here. F3 merge by distance. F3 merge by distance cleanup. All right, and then F3 delete loose just in case. All right. So now I'm going to go back into to scope mode, and I want to adjust the arms parts. Again, this is human generator model, not a DAS model. So, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn that mirror off. So, because on this side, I'm not going to be doing anything particular. What's going on, Mr. Jet? Yeah, in the building, in the building. All right, let me do this. Click, one click. All right, let's stretch this out a little bit. There we go. Go back to G. Like, I remember first time I ever watched somebody do a I don't even know why I'm bugging over that. I'm about to get rid of this. I'm tripping. All right, so come down here. Oh, I'm hitting the freaking. I'm literally hitting the Microsoft button. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I don't want to do all of that, so I'm gonna have to go in and be real pretty with that one. Zalit Zevets. Okay, grab all of that. Delete. Ooh, I hit it again. I keep hitting the Windows button. All right. Ooh, that was something underneath it. That's why it did that. Okay. Any amount of money, this is going to cause me problems right here. Because it looked like it's all the way chopped out, but it's not. See? Like right there. Just right there. Because this doesn't go all the way around. Most of the time, the Geo goes around, and it doesn't. Yeah, so I'm just gonna play with it. All right, so let's do this instead. So I'll do this. Boom, 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 boom. Go back into that mode, and then it's just gonna have to be like, because again, this guy's supposed to be scraggly. If you guys weren't here when I started doing the script, there's a script that I wrote for this. That's part of the stream. So it was part of the stream. It's the first thing I did, uh, and now I'm making the characters for it. All right, let's go ahead and see what it looks like. See how pretty it is. I hit the wrong button. It's supposed to be two. All right. Did I? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, cool. So I'm gonna do this now. So this is going to be the pretty part. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Let me come over here back to human generator. Gonna go to hair. I'm gonna go to eyes. No, yeah, eyes. Come down here. And then what I want to look at is the particles and look at what it's already set for the brows and the eyes. So male lashes is always the same thing. It's 4. Okay, so I can get rid of eyebrows all the way down to 4. And I skip 4. And I know the lashes I'll keep. Okay, so I can do that. Now I want to come back to the modifier. All right, and I'm going to add a mask modifier. So if you're still here, Chris, what you got going on today? If, I know the stream's Thursday, so what you got going on today? What about you, Wise Man and Jet? I know you ain't doing nothing. I'm typing words before I even have them. All right, so come over here, and I'm going to body underscore mask Ricks. All right, then go back to the modifiers and put that in there. Body. All right, come back over here, hit 1. Gonna go back to. All right. So I know over here I just needed to be so far down. So I'll go right there. The neck, I'm going to select so much, but I'm going to get rid of this in the center. I'll get rid of that one and that one. And then, oh my goodness, I hate that it does that. I'll get rid of that one. I want that one, guy. Okay. Yeah. And if you're asking why did it become a female body, that's the way they set it up. I don't know why. All right. That's the way the guys over at that made the add-on did it. Trying to see how far I can go before it starts to shoot all over the body. All right. Okay. Because I'm getting rid of that entire hand. That's why I did that. So, entire arm. And over here, we're going to get so much of the arm away. I don't know if you guys, if anyone's still here or not, but I just wanted to, that's why I asked what you guys had going. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Lord. That's because it's showing through like that. Okay, so I'll go here. Oh, come on. Not going to work. So I'll do this instead. Come to the side, do this and this. Why did you do that? What is happening right now? I literally can't use some of this. Turn this jacket off for a second. All right. It's doing fine feature promos. Roger, Roger. Yeah, you definitely get it in, man. I like one thing I say is you one of the most consistent people I've seen on the internet when it comes to doing the product and getting things actually done. I mean, I know people give me that credit a lot, uh, but I just don't like lagging on stuff. Like, I'll take a break from something, but I won't just stop. Oh my God, I forgot his waist is going to be open. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. All right. come here, 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 and here. All right, get rid of that and that and that. I want that one. I don't want the other one. It's the ones I don't want. Oh my goodness. Why? Okay, I got an idea. I'm just gonna apply it so I can see what it looks like. See what parts are not showing and what parts are showing. Alright. If I put the jacket on, okay. Move. So yeah, that can go away and this can go away. That's fine. And something here is missing. What is missing? The jacket. Oh Lord. I said the jacket. Oh, right there. Yep. Okay. Um, I'll actually get rid of that. And all of this right here can be painted out. Matter of fact, shift. Yeah. No, shift, dude, shift. All right. I'm really looking at this, so if it seems like I'm moving slowly, it's because I am, because I want to make sure I get this on the first go. I don't like doing things over and over again if I don't have to. Assign. And done. All right. So here comes the fun part. Yes. All right. So let's see. Put his face rig on. Okay. And because I don't have to fight with hair, all right. So this arm is going to take over as an arm. So I'm going to go to auto rig, skin, preserve. Let me turn that off. Go to fix scale. All right. So, oh, I didn't change his name. Let's change his name because we don't want anything not being correct. All right. So, I want the arm, and I'm just gonna go bind. Oh, it's got what? Hold on, what parts? Oh my God, I keep forgetting that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to voxelize it. All right, and let's give. We're gonna get that there here second, dear. Cowboy hat. I like cowboy clothes. I still have to finish my alabaster short. Not too bad. I do feel like it's no, it's not bad at all. Yeah, it's on point. All right. So voxelization. All right. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna voxelize that too, because a lot of times the tops, like if you're using auto rig and you want to voxelize, like in Blender, it's best to do like use auto rig and then use the voxelized version under the skin tab, because it actually gives you a better skinning when you're using a shirt or a jacket. Like for instance, here you see how like right in the neck it starts to fold a little better at the neck. It's not just it's not just going through his neck. Like it'll start, but this is after a certain point, right? And then I come here, it's the same thing. See that? Like even though it's giving me something here and I know what that is already, but I'm not going to trip it right now. I'll fix it in a little bit. All right. So yeah. So do the pants and the shoes at the same time. Like what? Yes, at the same time. I'm gonna go heat maps and bind. Okay, so that is finished. Close this tab real fast. Boom. And the quick tests. And now let me explain why I don't like this. It's this right here. See that? Because if I come into, hold on. Sorry, F7. So come in here and I go name, and I go thigh, and this is the left thigh. You can see that the heat map goes all the way up to the top. Do not like that. But let me explain why I'm not going to fix it right now. Because I'm not going to concern myself with it at the moment, because I have at least one more character that I need to make. Okay, but when we see him, so now since everything's done for that, now I'm gonna go to quick rig and grab all of this, drag it into that folder because it's done now. Do not forget to save. All right, I'm gonna come over here and go auto human generator, quick rig. Gonna make both things IK. Come over here, go straight red. Don't know why. I just favor red. All right. Yeah. So hopefully that I'm louder than the music because in my headphones the music is relatively loud because I'm wearing a headset. But I listened to it on the stream and it wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'm back on my Discord now. Oh, okay, cool. I see. I just realized that just now. This is what I made it full scrubs from start to finish. Thank goodness for Divine. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. All right, so let's see. Go to view, put it in front. I'm gonna go back out of pose mode. Gonna close quick rig. Do this. Appreciate you, Chris. I thank you for that. Highly, highly. All right, so I'm gonna close this. Gonna rename this to Rix underscore rig, and then slash Rix. Oh, didn't you? Underscore Rix. I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna turn off the top collection because it's just a copy. All right. So there we have it. Now this is gonna be funny, and when I say funny, I mean like you're gonna go what? Yeah. It like it automatically goes over. That's what I like about auto rig. But there we go. See. So the things I want to do with his arm, I can still do according to the script. Because in the script, he takes a chip and puts it into his arm. Now, where he's going to do that at, I don't have a damn clue. But I'm going to come up with something. Um, like, let's see. Let me go back into color mode. Did I do it right? Yeah, I did it right. It's just taking a second because I'm streaming. All right. So let's turn the bone layer off. So yeah, so what I'll probably do is just have him just, I don't know, I'll probably have some sort of module around it. Like it's gonna be like a hologram thing, and the chip's gonna be sort of a hologram. So I'm just gonna have it like sort of play off on that. Now this is what's like. I like this idea that I just had in my head. So because I have pose libraries and everything for these characters, I'm gonna go over here, get the pose library set. Click, click, click. All right, you're gonna go to hands, and I'll go fists. Just like that. Like it's so beautiful. Like I don't even have to fight with it because it took on that. Like it's beautiful. Now because sometimes the stuff is off, I'll just fix this a little bit. I don't really need to, but I will. All right. And then I don't know why this finger didn't go all the way, but it happens. It happens, and which is fine. But I didn't have to fight with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to fight to get it to do its job. This one didn't go all the way either. But that's also because it's a mechanical hand versus a real hand. Like that is beautiful. Like I can just start. Like I can, and this is the thing I was telling me. Like, see, you don't see me nitpicking or if it goes all the way through or not or whatnot. Because in all truth, nitpicking over if it goes through or not when you're not focused on that shot like that is sort of, I don't know, mentally weird to me. I mean, I get it, but it's weird to me. I'm just like, yeah, we're just trying to get this thing done. Like when, but yeah, I like that. I do wish that I could. Well, I can do that. Get this orange out of here. Oh man. But do I want to do it like that? Yes, I do. This is how you're gonna come to this. So you're gonna go to external and pack. Now most of the time it automatically packs, but I turn that off. And then I'm gonna go unpack and then I'm just gonna overwrite because it's gonna go right into his folder. So now I'm gonna come out of this and I'm gonna go into his folder. Okay, so we're gonna go short film, Scavengers Hall, characteristics, and then we're gonna go to textures. So the shoe is there, right? Yeah, that's the shoe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna open it with GIMP. So I'm gonna open up GIMP and I'm gonna isolate that color and then I'm just gonna make it blue so it matches shirt because that's really what I want. All right, so yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, so you and then isolate it. Oh, that's not gonna work. I have to, I think it'll be like 15. Because I don't want to have it, let's go higher than that, go 45, almost 55. It's pretty close. Shift select, shift select, shift select, shift select. Do that one more time. Oh no, don't want that. Undo. All right, there we go. No, I don't want that either. Undo, undo. Okay. So then in isolating that, I can go colorize, and then I can make it the blue I want. Go a little deeper. I think that's the blue I want. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go with that. All right. Apply it. Oh, that's a little. Look at that. There's a little orange right there by itself. Oh man. Beautiful part about this is I can go and click colorize again and go to the last thing I did, and then boom. Yeah. All right. And then I'll just do this and go export as underscore blue instead, because the actual thing itself doesn't have a blue color. Like the actual what's the thing called? I can't think of words right now for some freaking reason. The actual object itself doesn't have in out of dash doesn't have a blue shader for it. All right, go in the shader tab. Du-du-du-du-du. Boom. Open. I think this is what it was using. Yeah, that one. Click. Done, son. And now we have blue down there and blue up here. This blue is supposed to be shining, so I may have to go in and play with that a little bit because I don't think that color itself is well, hold on, wait a minute. Let me see something real quick because it might not be. I don't want the whole damn thing glowing. Yep, the whole thing's gonna glow. So yeah, it's not ready. All right, so I would have to go and isolate that, and I don't want to do that. It's fine, but anyway, since I'm in here, let me turn it on always. All right. So yeah, now in this case, his eyes aren't exactly a natural color, but I didn't want them to be. So, because again, he's kind of digitized. It's sort of, like I said, sort of a cyberpunk thing going on here. Let me turn this back to my dope sheet just in case. All right, so that character is done. And then you say his skin look black. That's because I don't have the texture. That's one thing I learned about Blender is that sometimes the characters actual image texture isn't clicked, it won't show. Like if I go over here and click this, it'll show the masking versus the skin color. Because it's like instead of you having to do like you used to, where you just hit um, Control Shift click and it'll snap that particular node to the main output. And they just have it now where you just click it and then the main output shows. Okay. All right. So I can close this now. Discard. And let me see. He's done. So I need to do the female character. So now on to the female character. He's done. Go to female character. Um, yeah. And let's see, what's her height? Let's make her a little taller. So yeah. And now over here. So again, this is about making the assets or whatnot. So I'm just changing the way this background, I mean the overall light looks. Gonna go to overlay, turn off bones, and then for her body, I want it muscular. I'm going to click this a couple of times. I'm just gonna use the randomness to see. I like that one. So let's go to torso, breast size up, belly size up a little bit. Go to legs. That's not bad on the legs. I don't want to change the arms. Head, I need to shorten the neck because it's too long. I don't know why they make the neck so long on these people. Well, hold on, wait a minute. There we go. And then I'm going to go into scope mode, G, and then let's see, mirror, because this is weird to me that these are so separated. So I'll, all right, there we go. And I just do that instead. Like some things are like, because I always say like with Dash you have your morphs, but that's just a matter of me just taking the thing and making it do what I wanted to do. I mean, just calf muscles are too small, biceps are too small, triceps are good, upper butt too small, back muscles don't need them that great, but I'll bring it back up some. Save. Is he already done? Yeah, I can save. And this is Carla. No, no, no. I called her. What the hell did I call her? Oh yeah, Carolus. Carolus. All right. Traps. Shorty got some traps on her, bruh. Yeah, bruh. Okay. And usually I go in here and do like this whole butt augmentation, but I'm just gonna do a slight, just slight, because I don't want it to be too much. But because I feel like she lacking too hard. It's too hard. Like you gotta have a little tail on her, just a just a little tail, just a little tail, just a little tail. All right, that's good enough. It don't have to be extreme. All right. Okay, so yep. Legs, foot length too long. Let's see. Okay, cool. I'm not mad at that. So I'm gonna go to skin before I start working on her face because she all extra shiny and I don't like that 1.75. Um, redness, crank down the saturation because I'm cool with the skin color. That's why I picked it. Uh, no freckles, no splotches. Let me close this up. Save again. Eyes. I really want her eyes to be a bluish color, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get in tight. Yeah, I mean like light, and then the back part of her eyes black, cause she's a cybernetic being that's going to be doing things to this guy. Well, that's the intent, but even though that's not how the script plays out, if you were here for the script writing part. All right, so most people want to play with makeup. I don't, but I do like the eyeliner and excuse me, the eyeshadow. So I'll do the shadow as a, let's say 0.051, and then I'll crank it. Yep, not bad. Hold on, let me see. Let's say 0.033, no, 31, 31 or 35. 0.035. Yep. All right. Save. Close. No, not close that. Close this. All right. So now I'm gonna play with her face. No age. What's the age? Age. Oh, wait. Well, since she does look like a bot, I'll just make it 20. Okay. And then no, 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 no. Go back. Go back. Go back. I'll make it like 35. I said 35. This thing says 70. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so randomize, randomize. Hold on, I kind of like that one. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh yeah, that looks very fucking mechanical right there. Uh, Even though I kind of want her nose to be a little pointed, so I think I'm gonna get rid of the the, the bulkiness of it and then go with the length. Crank the length, angle down a little bit. Ears, they're fine. I'm not gonna bother with the ears. Uh, Cheeks, too full. Crank this, crank that. Chin, bring the width down and give her a good butt chin and crank the height up. You want to look strong. All right, make her look strong. Yes, 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 yes. The jaw is fine, I think. Should it be a little wider on the bottom? A little wider on the bottom. Yeah, because this is again a creation, not necessarily a person. All right. And with hers, I think I have the perfect clothes I'll go get for her. All right, so think I'm gonna use the hair they already have instead of putting other hair on her. Go ahead and crank this up. Let me get this. And yeah, so definitely gonna do that. So let me see. Let's go regular. Go with that one. It's gonna definitely be different. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not though. Ooh, you know who that remind me of? Grace Jones. Not doing that. Not doing it. No, not gonna do it. Can't convince me to do it. This is not gonna be better. That's definitely Grace Jones. Matter of fact, I'm keeping it. Oh wow. Anyway, I'm sorry. That tickled the hell out of me just then. Okay. So let me go to the browse and see. And I'm gonna change the color of the hair too though. So it's not gonna be that color. Yeah, the crazy wild. I don't like the fact that the brows attached to the eyes like that. I don't like that. Um, but I'll just leave them black. This color I'm definitely gonna change. So yeah, there we go. And the length of the short part of the hair, I'm gonna take the point two because I think it's still too long. No, it's still too long. I still feel like it's too long. 0.065. Yeah, there we go. Say, don't forget to save. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so since I'm done with that, let me go ahead and get rid of this stuff. So it's female eyelashes, the five. All right, so five is, yeah, five is the number. Want to stop at five. I'm just getting rid of the particle systems that I'm not using. All right, this way I don't have to fight with it. File, clean up, purge. Yes, okay. Boom, done. Yep, so I don't think there's anything more I want to do with her. Click her body. We're gonna go back into solid mode. Click her body. Export FBX mesh. Selected objects. It's done already, which I love about that. And then we're going to Dash Studio. I know they have a new version of Dash. I just haven't. I mean, it. I told it, yeah, cool, but it never did give it to me, and I know it's probably in my install manager. Excuse me. All right, so import to Carless accept. All right. Purple, purple. All right. Nope, wrong person. All right. Boom. Okay, let's see. Don't think she gonna be tall enough. I'll make you a little taller, mama. Chris, if you're there, and I don't know if you're not, answer a question for me. How do I do like in Blender? You know how you can hit Shift and you can sort of like you can refine how far you go. Is there a button for that in Dash? Like, is it Control? Is it Alt or Shift? Or is it like Control Alt or Control Alt Shift? Like I said, if you're still there. Um, because I've been trying to figure it out, and I was looking through the menus, but I wasn't sure if I was missing something. I don't know. So me no know, me no know. So yeah, let's see. That's still wrong. It's not tall enough. Okay, okay, understood. Yep, that totally sucks because then you're just sitting there sort of tinkering. And I'm like, there's no way to mirror either. I'm assuming that's an assumption. I don't know. It may be, and I just haven't touched it yet because I come in here quite often. Oh, come on. All right. All right, let's see. As for the leg, I'm gonna do a little twisting, and then to the side the other way. That's gonna have to work. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. And then boom, boom. Delete that. Miss resolution, zero base. I mean, resolution level base. Oh, okay, Roger, Roger. Shift Y. I will remember that, sir. Thank you, greatly so. Trust me. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Killer, no. Peasant, no. Dystopian, no. I do, however, want to use this. So let me see. No, I don't want to do that just yet. I want to find the clothes first. I'm trying to think what do I want to use? Do we want to use this suit? Because I haven't used this suit just yet. I have an idea for the suit. I just haven't used the suit. I think I did. Did I? Did I use the suit? I don't recall if I used the suit. I don't want to use the suit. I want to use something. It's something else I want to do. I'm just trying to remember what. I'm sorry, guys. Just trying to remember. Because there's so many names, and this is like, oh my goodness. think it's under 9. Let me see. So go to clothing. Not that one. Not that one. Is it this one? Hold on, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. Um, Problem is I don't want the bodysuit. Well, I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't necessarily want the bodysuit. That's what that is. I'm sorry, let me get that from me breathing on it. I'm thinking here because I don't really want the bodysuit. I just need pieces. Okay, I think I know what I want to do because now I remember it's this one. Yeah, this is the one. Never mind. All right, so pants, boots. I don't want the gloves. Oh my God, that's not what this is what I'm supposed to be clicking. Okay, because I don't want all the pieces. I just need enough pieces to make sense for me. Okay, that works. Those shoes are really a pain in a whole ass, like real talk. But I ain't gonna do no mask out her feet anyway. So I mean, let's see here. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Let me expand this. And then no materials other than that. I tried to find the materials for a material set for this. So for in my mind, the only thing I can do is just take it into GIMP, change the colors to what I want, but I'll leave them like they are. I think that's it right there. So I'll go ahead and because the weapons or whatever I have that, but I'll just deal with that once I'm done with the characters because that's a part of assets. Okay, so colorless clothing. That is not how you spell clothing, guy. All right, colorless clothing. Ooh, I did a no no. I did a no no. Oh, all of them are base. Never mind. I didn't do a no no. That's fine. Hold on, wait a minute. No, that's fine. All right, so scripts. Go to scripts. Diffeomorphic exports. That was relatively quick. All right. Hold on real quick. I'm sorry. My nose is seriously itching. It just will not stop itching. All right. I'm going to go ahead and rename her Carlos. Carlos. And this is a reason why I don't add the face till after the facial, like for these models. Like if I come up and turn the bones on and I go expressions and I go to face rig. The reason why I don't add the facial rig until after I've done the clothing is so that the clothes or the neck or whatever doesn't, because it'll for some reason if you don't do your own weight painting and you let it do auto weight painting, it will for some reason use the face like the mouth, the lips, the eyes, etc. And it will put paint weight on the neck, and it shouldn't. So I'm like, no, I'll just wait till the end to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna turn our bones back off because don't need to see them. Daz setup, easy import, click, single principled. I'm gonna go apply transforms because I'm not using this for anything except for the clothes. I just want the transforms applied. Okay. All right. Oh, I did not let that go into a thing by itself, but okay. All right. Anyway, open body mesh. Click this. Delete that. Click these. ARP skin unbind. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna hide the boots, hide the top, and then start here. All right, go in here. That is some. It looks dense, but it's not. All right, so merge by distance. Only two verts went away. Hit F3 again. We're gonna go by distance, and then this time delete loose just in case. So there's nothing there. Come back in. Boom. All right. And for those of you that may be wondering, I'm hitting F3 to go to the side because it's like on the numpad. I mean, not F3. I'm sorry, numpad 3. I am tripping. All right, so let's see what's saying. Okay, pose one. Sometimes you just have to use something like this instead. See how the legs didn't go with that? This set of legs didn't go with that. And then you see that? Look at that. That is crazy how they are not one piece. So it's fine. I'll just do this. Blow it up some, and then I'm not gonna be fighting with you, child. All right, let's see what we got. That's fine. Whole ass out. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. And that's fine. It does that. Just push it in. So just keep toying with it till we get it where till I get it where I want it to be. Smaller. Out because clearly it needs to go out. All right. To the inside. Okay, I'm gonna be masking this anyway, but I just want to make sure that it's a close fit. All right. Do not forget to save. All right. Hold on, right here is a no-no. Jackets. I'll get to the shoes in a second. All right, so again, we'll do the same things because don't want anything to be going crazy. 19 of them. All righty then. Okay. Back into pose. Yeah, scope mode. I don't know why I keep saying pose mode. All right. You cannot forget that her traps are huge, so I have to go and fight with that. The one thing I don't like about having to do this is the masking part because I have to mask some of this out. Like the top portion of her, I may not. I may just end up doing shape keys, but that's only. But she's only going to be walking. She's not going to really be doing anything. So his character is going to need, like I said about his stuff earlier. I'm going to have to focus on fixing that. But that'll be off stream likely because it'll just be just before I start animating with them. All right. And harness, because clearly I have to damn do it. All right. All right. So. No verts. All right. Two. Smaller. There we go. Now this part right here is annoying because I'm usually one of those ones. So I'd be like, I'm just gonna get rid of that because that's just too much doggone work to be trying to make sure it doesn't go over or clip through. And it's just like, why? But in this case, I'm likely going to go ahead and just make sure that it sits on top. And it's not necessarily a hard thing because sometimes you can't put it directly under. Just have to just readjust it and then just make sure that it's bigger because on camera it'll look fine. Like if anybody was looking at the stream from yesterday, you'll see that like if you look at some of the models, I mean some of the stuff because those are dash characters, but you look at how some of it's set up, you'll go, okay, that's different. How long have I been on? 139, 140. All right, cool. That's no big deal. I'm not thinking about how long. Like, oh, I got to go. It's like, no, I just want to see how long I've been rocking. All right, so boots, the boots. Gonna go to the boots. Okay, grab this one. Delete it. This one, merge. Okay, go back in. In edit mode, I'm gonna make the adjustments. Now somebody might say, "Man, you pulled that up," and I'm like, "You're not wrong." because I can always fix the paints. All right, let's see. I'm not in any kind of way going to reshape that. I'm gonna leave it like it is, even though I do feel like this is too short, but that means that the foot would be in this part, right? So all of this is gonna come out of it. I might go down a little. I might actually go down a little bit and just, yeah, I just do that. That's fine. That's fine because it's just gonna be masked out anyway. All right, so I'll come up here and hold on. Let me go mirror. Apply the mirror. All right. Okay, so if you're already in scope mode, you'll notice hover over the thing you want to go and hit Alt Q, and it'll switch you over to the other thing. All right. So yeah. All right. Let me see. And I got this music from Pixabay because I needed something else, and I got the stuff that I know for a fact wasn't going to cost me anything. So if I get a copyright strike on this, I mean a copyright claim on this video, I am generally going to be pissed off because I'm just like, hold on now. I made sure I wouldn't have to deal with that. Y'all tripping. I just realized what just happened here. This didn't even get adjusted. I'm just gonna go and remirror it because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing. All right, and that's fine because yeah, it's fine. All right, so yeah, see, I mean like it still could use a little refining, but it's not too bad. It's because I moved the top part. All right, it's smaller. Again, it's gonna be messed. I don't know why I'm nitpicking over it, but I am. All right. Again, doing this very thing that I despise. All right, so it's done. That's done. I'm going to only. I'm probably not going to do the top of her body. Just going to do that bottom portion. Come over here. Go. Body. Mask. Colorless. All right. Over here. Body. All right. Cool. So. All right. And. All right. So. Let me see. What would be the best point of attack? Did that click right? Man, what? All right. Yep. All right. Cool. Now I'm gonna test something here. Watch this. So I'm gonna assign that and see how much of it peeks through. None. Great. Good talk. Remove. All right. Oof. Now you see that? All right. That's fine. Just hit C. Use the C select, and then whatever's below that, it doesn't even matter. And then let me see from behind. Yeah, it should be all right. Assign. Done, son. Let's see her in some light. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay. Not too bad. I'm gonna crank this light up a little bit because it's too dim. All right. Oh yeah, that's definitely a menacing destroyer of men. I'll kill you where you stand. Oh, gotta turn that off. We don't want that. We want to see cleavage. Where's the skin off? All right. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. In the building. I am gonna change one thing with her mouth though, and that's the way that this Cupid's bow is too deep. There we go. Do not forget to save. All right. Okay, so now it's time to do the clothing. Going back to AIP, fix scale, and I'm going to do the jacket and the harness first. So I'll use a heat map for that. That's fine. Heat map is fine. And then the harness heat map. because it's closer and condensing the body, so it's not going to need as much. It doesn't take up as much real estate. So put this up here. The pants and the boots. Go. I tend to do those two together since they have to work together. And it just makes more sense to do them together unless there's a lot of topology on the boots. Because boots sometimes, depending on where you get them from, if you make them yourself, tend to have a lot of topology. Not all the time, but it's definitely something that occurs. All right, so leg test. What's going on, Josh? Leg test. And again, that same damn thing right here with that leg. But it's fine because again, she's gonna be going forward. If we notice, you see that? See that? Yeah. But this is the fun part. Watch the fun part because I'm gonna switch it over. So let go back. Let me go back over here. Go back. Go back to expressions, face rig, add the facial rig. Go back to auto rig, quick rig. Let's say we. All right. And uh, zoop. Secondary and go. All right. So waited out. We will ask the questions. We will ask the questions. I think that's how you do that. We will ask the questions. If I'm wrong, oh well. My bad. And now I don't know. I want to do the other part where I start to put assemble the alleyway because it's just going to be an alleyway. That's it. And really, I just need like a few buildings, at least one dumpster, and then like some weird machines that are in the alleyway for some reason. All right. Okay. So. All right. Delete that. Close this. Carless rig. I always say make sure you name your stuff because you may have to do some things sometimes. All right, so when I say the fun part, so like I say, okay, so like for instance, you see that, right? But this is crazy. Is this right? It's like part of it, which is the whole thing that gets added later, and it still does the same thing. All right. So when I say the fun part, let's go to seven, and I'm sorry, hold on. Let me just show you. So select your rig first, then your clothing, then go. You can come up here and go into weight paint mode, or you can hit Control Tab and seven. And so now I can click this bone, right, and it should show me what's supposed to have any sort of influence over the things. But then always do that. Okay. So what I tend to do is this. I'll go, okay, well, let me at least see what the name of that thing is. So when I click this, it shows me that it's the thigh, right? So I go C underscore thigh, and it's not showing up. So I'll go thigh, because it's going to probably say thigh stretch. See that? Crazy, ain't it? So go thigh stretch, and you see how far up the thigh goes. Crazy. So what I'll do is I come down here and 100% get rid of all the weight. But I'm going to come right here, like almost in a pin size, and just delete that. Just right where I need to be deleted at. Brush, accumulate. All right, I'll go a little bit wider. All right, okay. So then I'll come over here with the average tool and then go up just ever so slightly. All right, and then come with the blur tool and start to pan it out a little bit because I'm gonna go right back behind it again. This is just me just showing you how I go about doing this, and I'll go right back again and get rid of that weight right around the top edge here, right? Okay. And then come back with the blur tool, big as shit, and then just keep blurring it till I get something up here. All right. So when I come back into regular mode, go into pose mode, and I move this leg, it should have less influence, as you notice. So if I click this, it still goes, but it's not as bad. You see how see like right here how it's breaking a little. So that's how I tend to do it. But I just need that for the leg to work properly as she walks, because I don't want like you see how it's folding weird right there, and I will literally 100% come in here, go F7, and then start playing with this. So because I want it to not do what it's doing, I'll max it out. Hit Shift F to bring the strength of the influence down, of the strength of the brush down. And thing is even though I'm doing that, I'm going to come back and go to average, right? And then go to blur. blurring out. And know that I need to change over to, because there's something else that's doing it. I'm trying to think about what it is. Let's say leg. Yeah, the leg stretch. So click the leg stretch, and the leg stretch has influence, and it shouldn't. So it does. So go to 0. And this is me. This is something that I tend to be sitting there doing some days. I'll just be like, okay, this thing is literally 100% going doing too much. I'll switch back to the thigh. I spelled that wrong. And this is me just wanting to make sure, because I want when she walks in, I don't want her to be walking in and it's just like odd as hell. Yeah, yeah, there we go. So as you can see, it's starting to come back to life a little bit. And I brought the strength down. All right. So yeah, I got to switch over to the other side because now again I have to do that one. But I wanted to do this, what this is doing. So copy, paste. All right. And then I have to come in here and do the same thing. I'm gonna bring the strength up on this one though, because I want it to be a little stronger when I go about doing it. So I'm just panning it out. I'm not necessarily trying to do too much. All right, there we go. So, all right, and now blur. So you want a little bit of energy on it, right? Just a little energy on it. Little energy on it. Yeah, come to life, boy. Come to life. All right, let's see what's it. You drink my Mountain Dew. You drink my Mountain Dew. All right, let's see. So yeah, because she's going to be walking, and I don't want that problem. So checkmate. Okay, so yeah, all right. So she's done, and I don't really need to go do anything. I just can go get the mic. Like I know over in, um, if any of you guys looking in the chat, you see the name Chris Cox. Not sure if you hear still, Mr. Cox, but over his, he does a Saturday Night Social where people go into the gallery and post things that they've done with dad's models. And I posted a thing that I did for Render Hub. It was a graffiti contest, and so there's a mech in one of the shots, and I used that same mech for this. But it was big on one shot and it was small enough. So the smaller version of it is what I'm going to use. So yeah. Oh, what's going on, Chris? He's still around. Yeah, I appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you. But yeah, let's see. Yeah. I think I'm done with that. So now I need le weapon, but I need his weapon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off of that real quick because I'm getting it from, of course, Des Studio. Man, when I tell you that the wallet is on like on like being drained like by a vampire messing with Des. So let's see props, but I'm not tripping at props. Polish. Hold on. No. That's what I want. That's what I want. Do I want an SMG style? Because it's gonna be his weapon, not hers. Nah, that's too much going on right there. He don't need that. He just needs a pistol or a revolver, which might still be too damn big. But I think I gave somebody this revolver. I was giving this revolver to one of the characters. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna give him a different color for it though. I'll go with the silver. Yep, that's fine. And I'll need a folder for assets underscore SC, which is for SH, which is for Scavenger's Hall. And then I'm gonna go CRCP underscore revolver. Because I'm just going with what it says for like Cyberpunk or whatever. Just using this nomenclature. All right. For those of you that say, man, he moves mighty fast, I'm like, yeah. Man, I really want some more coffee. All right, let's see. I'll just delete that. And then for her, I think I might have to do this SMG though. Or follow me here. Follow me here. Or I can come up here and go to, where is it? Weapons. And I'm just gonna just expand it. And I can go to heavy or ARs. Go to ARs. And these come from, I can't remember what it is. I think it was, dang, what is that freaking game? Can't think of that game. But I'm thinking like something like that. I don't like the handle, but it doesn't even matter, dude. Like, uh, like this one. That's crazy. See this Revenant, like that one, murderous. All right, let's see. The saber. I sort of like the saber. I don't like the shade, the shader though. Um, see what I go with SMGs, which are just, these are just weird shaped. Melee, don't want melee, don't want pistol. Shotgun might be it though. Oof, oof, oof. Even though back here on the back, you can't really put your hand in there. It's so odd. I'm thinking about that, the practically thinking about that. So it's not like I'm just, what about this one? Ooh, I can see that. I can see that. I do wish it was a different color though. I can change that, but still. Hold on. I think we found the monster. This will be it. All right. That's for her. So I'm just gonna call it what they called it. M23 katana. All right, there we go. Click boom. That was fast. All right. Okay. Now as for assets for the environment, let me come up here and go refresh. So I don't have to. All right. And then architecture. Um, let me think. So I need props. I really need this dumpster. Why is this like this? Is this for? Oh, that's 3D. That's the 3D delight versus Can't even think of words just then, dude. That's too. That's not. No, that's not cool enough for me. Uh, Iray. I couldn't think of Iray for no for some reason. Mm, no. Excuse me. Trying to think. Nope. 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 Go down to props again. I know where it is, but for some reason in my head I can't see it. Collection. All right. So I know I want at least something like this, but I want it to like be floating around, like to go past his head, and you'd be like, "What?" And I'll just like these images that are in there. I'll just change those over to something that I know that's mine. When we say flying, I'm like, I probably attach it to something like a small object. Like, let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it in here? No, 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 no. It's down here. It's down here. There it is. Yeah. So like this hornet, right? So even though it's huge, I can still, oops, like, I'm sorry, my bad. Click. I can like make it smaller, almost like a drone, because but clearly, and then attach it to this and have it fly by, or just have it fly by in the air and you can't tell because if you look at underneath it, let's say let's go here, right? And you go underneath it, kind of looks like it might be being flown by something. You know what I'm saying? Like clearly, And I mean, this sort of looks like it's being flown by something. And it goes. But yeah, so oh man, thinking. Yep, and it's fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Create a new folder for it. So let's say alley assets, because I don't want the weapons and now things to be together. So oh, I spelled that crazy. All right. Oops. No sir. We're gonna redo that. We're gonna replace it. Yes. All right. So I don't want all that stuff saved with it. All right. So diffeomorphic. All right. Okay. And then what was I under? What was I looking at? The 'cause I think it closed on me. Did it close on me? It did. It did. It totally did. All right. Yeah. So all right. So then I don't know if this needs to be in there. Like, doesn't seem like it's something that should be in there. No. I don't know. No. All right. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to. It was one I had that I know for a fact was supposed to been. Trying to remember what it was. Man, I'm trying to remember what it was because now I can't. I'm having like a block like a mofrag. Is it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know I wasn't tripping. Okay, so because I got the well a couple days ago. I was like, I gotta get this. I gotta get this, and it's like all these like cool little like pieces, like stuff like that, and it would be perfect for the alley. Like come on, tell me this wouldn't be perfect for an alleyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like yeah, another utility part, just stuff to be in the alley. So like, come on. So I don't want to use the whole thing that they've created because like how they do scenes and they create the scenes. I'm like, no, this I don't know about, but this I do know about. Like I'll totally use that. Um, I didn't see like a full-on dumpster. At least I don't think I saw it. It could be one in there. Like it's just trash, like the trash can. I guess it would just be on the side behind the building or something. My thing is I need a building I would use. Utility pole, I would totally use that. But it would probably be towards the end of the alley, and then of course the light pole. So if I go this pole, yeah, like this, I would definitely be using because it's got to go black. So the scene in the alleyway goes black. So yeah, what the difference between those two? Color? It has to be color. It's got to be color. Like me a good old vending machine. And you know what's funny is I have this vending machine already, and it was already in another scene. This is the Japan streets of Japan. And it's like they clearly reused the assets, which I'm not mad at. I get that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about which assets I want to use for this, because I mean you got road pieces, Steam, which in my head I'm like, does it show like is it like what is that like? I would suppose it needs to be played, huh? Let's find out. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Maybe you do, Chris. Uh, but anyway, so like you get little pieces. Like see something like that would be just throw it in there and you're done. You know what I mean? Like what's this one? Yeah, that's not bad. Like it wouldn't be a part of the alley, but it's definitely cool. Walls. Ah, walls. I love walls. All right, so because again, making an alley, and then look how simple that is. Let the textures do the work, right? All right. This one I like this one too though, because they come around. You come around that corner. Yep. Like they'll come around the corner, and then you can sort of like let's say for instance that's there, and then the next wall is here. Because what wall would it be? Would it be this? Yeah, no, or this? Excuse me. Nope, it would not be. It would be one of these because it's the same texture. So yeah, something like that. And as you come around the corner, ta-da! So yeah, I would totally put this together in here. That's what I'm gonna do, and then export it. Usually I build it in Blender, but I probably just do it in here, even though I don't like how it moves around in here. No, I'm gonna build it in Blender. Because I know the pieces I need. So, all right. So I'll delete this one. I said delete that one. All right, there we go. What I don't like is how it's not centered, but I also know that it's based in the other parts. That's not bad. I don't understand the bubble, but that's not bad. Cables. Oh man, this thing is really set. Buildings. So this be like built side buildings and whatnot, right? This thing is ready. Again, we probably won't see this because it won't be in the actual shot. I clicked the wrong button. All right, what's this, like a side facade? Yeah. I sort of need like I'm probably gonna get a physical building because his because I want it to be behind the wall. So like it'll be like a wall here and then a building behind it, a couple of buildings. It's crazy as I have some. I just have to remember where I put them, like what folder it is I know I have them. Like this isn't bad for a facade because I mean clearly you can tell this will be behind something, so that's not a bad idea. I might use that. Again, same thing. Not bad. I don't know if I want this showing the icon part, but just on GP. It's not a because again I'm not overthinking it. I'm just trying to figure out what parts make sense to me. I like that, but that'll be used for something else. Now this, on the other hand, I may have to mess with a little bit because I already know that the interior part, I would just put an emission on that and be done with it to make it stand out more. Because yeah, I like that, but I don't know. It's crazy because I know the same persons that made this, like this stonemason. They always make pretty decent stuff, and I know they reused that asset because the little Asian man on the front. Now, what the hell would this be for? Or whatever it's for is what it's for. All right, cool. See, now look, this is definitely some back alley stuff right here. My thing is how would you connect those things? See, this is a process of thinking it through, right? Now, that's weird because it goes to nowhere. Like, what is that for? Like, it just seemed like they just made something that didn't care. I'm all for that. Okay, big old pipe. All right, what about this one? Because it's definitely a facade. Yep. Like this would be fine if hold on, if we were coming around the corner, but I want to specifically focus on the thing, and I don't know if there's. Hold on, let me see. Because what I want is a fence, and I might have to get it from somewhere else. Rain? What? Yeah, I need a fence, not just walls. Well, I don't know, because I'm saying a fence. Well, no, yeah, because I want to have like a wall, like okay, this is like this, right? So the wall's here, right? But then let's say I stack this up, so I just duplicate this or array it in Blender, right? So it goes up. But then right here is another wall, like it goes out, right? So it goes out this way. But then there's a spot here where you can look into there, like you're gonna go into a building, right? So let's say building. I don't know. I wish they had one that had a door on it. That would be so much cooler. I mean, shit, right there, right? So, say I pull say, well, hold on, come on now, you're messing with me now. You're messing with my soul now. All right. So let's say you have something like this, right? And then this one, yeah, this comes out like so far. This is what I'm thinking, okay? So this comes out so far, and then, uh, but you, come on, thing. So you get to see this behind it, but I want like a fence where you get to see that part. So let's say this is just on the side here, like so, and then there's a fence that you can look through, and it doesn't have any fences. So I'm like, yeah. And then you throw your sign in there, like so. Where is it? The sign. Let's just say, oh, that's not what I was trying to do. All right, so, hmm, any amount of money, the thing is moving directions I don't want it to move in. All right, go up, and then there we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. So, all right, so something like that, like it's over 24 hours, and you go in there. Oh my god, because clearly there's a door there, right? Like, but you're not going in there. But this is like offshoot of the back, like a back alley thing or something like that. Like I keep thinking about this, like because this is a process I take anytime I build a set. I'm like, okay, and this is not me using a pre-existing set. Like if I'm building what I'm thinking the process through. So I'm like, well, how does that work? Hmm. Okay. All right. So yeah, let me see. So I know I have a fence somewhere. Oh yes, I do. And this is gonna be weird because it's a Victorian fence, and I kind of like that idea because again, regardless of cyberpunk, there's gonna be pieces and parts that are be involved, right? So yeah, man, I just excited myself. All right, so it's like because it doesn't have to be tall, it just needs to be functional. Like slide this over. Let's say we leave. Say I leave a space there, right? And just for the sake of bringing in another one, uh, just leave a space, just enough space to walk through, right? And just say 180. I can totally fix that. Let me go fix that 180. All right, there we go. And boom, like, and then the, excuse me, the building that I just had. Where are you, man? Here, this particular building is back here. All right, let's just say it's something like that. All right, and then for the sake of it, because I know this facade thing is a thing, grab that, and then just, all right, and slide it over. All right. That's fine. It doesn't matter because it's a background piece, so I don't have to overly think about this. All right, so yeah, something to that degree, right? And then you have the walls. So even if yeah, just have the walls, but this is a back alley deal, so it probably wouldn't be this particular building. Probably make it something a little bit more like that one. That seems better. So yeah, so let me say facade 21. So grab that one and put it back there, right? And then hold on, make sure of what it looks like. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, see, yeah. And even if it's just like this one regardless. You slide that back some because you say, well, the all of this would be back a little bit, right? Because it's a part of that building. Yeah. Oh man, I'm loving that. So like, yeah, because this is in the back alley, but it's off to your like to the left or right. Or I may not do it at all. I ain't gonna lie. Like I know I'm going through this whole thing, but I'm just thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. So like I'm thinking about the whole like the functionality of the whole thing. Just little stuff like that. Like just thinking about it. Because again, the wall. Oh come on. The wall. Say it's that wall, right? Say the wall's like that. I shit you not. Just right there, right? Aye, aye, aye. Grab the pipe. All right. Oh, come on. Right. Yeah. So, yeah. There we go. I can deal with that. And again, another set of walls in the back on both sides that go up. Like, so I'll probably double that one or just leave it like it is. Throw some trash in the front. So let's say props. All right. And knowing me, scale it up a little bit. You know? Slide back some. And again, this is me brainstorming because I'm just going to export a lot of this stuff and just send it to Blender. Because like, even if you can't get through this gate, let's just say, not Steam. What are you doing, guy? Buildings. No, 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 no. Hold on. All right. So put something there that's just completely asinine. Like you were like, why is that there? And it's there just simply to keep you out, right? Even though you say they just go over the fence, I'm like, yeah, they could, but it's like you're gonna do this more than once, right? But you just see a little crack in it. So say we just do two of those, right? Boom. I'll take this one and flip it 180 degrees. Come on, man. Oh my goodness. Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing me like this? Why are you doing this? Can I not do this? Can I do this? Thank you. So, all right. Let me do this. Why you not letting me move it? Do I need to do it from this side? Like, please. What the 45, 50? Oh, interesting. Don't know why that happened, but it did. It's because the only direction you can go in is that one. Never mind. So when we're using those, but still. Okay, I just realized that. That's why I was like, why is it doing that? But something like that. So let me look for something else that's not that. So for those of you still here, hopefully I'm not boring you to death, but let's do something like that. All right, so got barriers, right? So say there's a barrier there. Well, again, this is me just showing the overall process of how I go about putting something together. And a lot of times I'm faster because I'm not having a conversation with myself. So, all right, let's see. All right, okay. And again, knowing me, I'd probably do this Make the barrier relatively larger. Uh, but just say debris. Oh my God! Why? Why? Oh no! Undo that. I want this one. There you go. Okay. Mm, some of these, for some reason, the textures don't want to work. Don't know why. Like all of like the foliage textures don't work. Boxes. And then I just click this and hmm, whatever. All right. So I was looking at something there. I was like, trying to think about what I want to do here, because like this one is not what I wanted to do. All right, I forgot. I'm not grabbing the one I'm supposed to have, and for some reason it's turning. Okay, and this one's gonna be a little bit bigger than that one. This is why I tend to do this in Blender. Grab this, and I'm just toying. So bear with me. I'm sorry, but people have been asking me about DAS, and I'm like, man, I can move around in it. All right, so again, it's just like just some abandoned space, right? So if you kind of look at it from here, you go, okay, I sort of see where you're coming from. Like I would do way more. I would just bring in the parts and pieces I need. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So let me go ahead and get to work on that since I'm still sitting there toying. All right. So I know I'm going to use this. No, I don't think that was. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, I'll use that one, and I'll just export that. Uh, I know you're gonna say, well, you could have put it together. I'm like, yeah, but that started stressing my arm out because I can't move like I usually would, like if I'm in Blender. It's just easy to move around in there for me anyway. So yeah, I don't want that. So let me go back to where I was at. Here we go. So I know I want that one building. Oh, yeah, this one. It's a facade. A facade. So I'll do that and call it 03. I just call it what they call it. This way I ain't no, there's no confusion. All right. There's no confusion. And when I take those in, then I can just start building on the set. I'll go from there. All right. Now the thing about saying a road, right? So this is a piece of pavement. I guess the alley can look like that. Doesn't need to be a curb or anything. It just needs to be flat space. So anyway, so yeah. The buildings, let me go back and get the facade I wanted for the top of that. I'm thinking for that one though, go with this one since it's got the AC unit right there. But I feel like it should be a space between those two things though. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, guys, what's going on? What's pepping? You still there? Give me a hell yeah. All right, let's see what we got. All right, because I get it, a person stream for a long time and they're not moving a certain way, it'll throw you a little bit. But yeah, I'm just showing. This is really me just showing a workflow. So, all right. And again, just want to do some back alley stuff. I don't know why, but I do. I had an idea, came up with the script, and went from there. So, yeah. Wizards. Roger, Roger, Mr. Chris. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be. Let me see. This is wall 007. I guess Jet decided to go play a game or do something. Don't want to take no interest in me, man. Let me go look at my Discord. I'll talk Mr. Jet real quick. Now where the hell? I'm sorry, y'all just shot off to the moon just then, didn't it? All right. So anyway, okay, cool. So let me do this here. Did that one. Delete. Let me see. Let's go back to wall. I definitely need this one. Hold on. Let me undo that real quick. Let me look at this one. So I use this one. This wouldn't be the wall variant? No, it would not. It'd be this one or this one. Use that one. Yeah. Man, when I tell you that's so fast right there, it's crazy. Okay, so those walls will be on both sides. Only thing is, this one thing will be so the back side of the alley that's facing the road needs a building, at least a couple of buildings. So I'm thinking is this may end up being the one that's off to the back, like you see it from the side. I don't know, cause I don't like the way that looks. Hold on, let me come up here real quick, cause I may have. No, 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 no. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it under here? I think I might get these light posts instead, because I don't want to be too. No, I'll use the ones I was looking at. That's fine. I know it might seem like I'm all over the place with it, but this is just part of the thinking process. I'm really genuinely trying to think about a building. So I know I had some buildings. I'm trying to remember where they were. Let's see, it was under props. Stonemason. It's the gorge. Oh, I forgot I downloaded that. I genuinely do not remember where I put those things. Yes, I'm gonna start making a list of this stuff. Be so many pieces and parts. Or I do. Okay, hold on. Never mind. I know what it is. It's it's the where is it? Who is it under? Who is it under? Who is it under? It's under this one. One of these. Silent. Not the subway. No. Man, I'm genuinely trying to remember this. Close that one. Hold on. No. Oh my goodness, where the hell is it? This one. Okay, hold on. I want to. Okay, this might take a second to load up. Oof. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of this and this. I don't want the camera presets. Okay. So I want to take a building out of this, which just oof, that just snapped me out of. What's this one? Get rid of that. Get rid of the fog. Get rid of the fog. Since I see their instances, but I need. Are you serious right now? It's thinking. I don't need it doing that. I need to be able to get off with that. All right. Okay, there we go. Cause I just need it as a background building. I don't need to do anything. Hmm, like that one right there. Maybe that one. Just need it as a background building. Just to go over the thing in the back. Mm, no, I'm not gonna use that either. Oh man, I'm sorry. I really trying to think about how I want to go about doing this. Because if I use one of these buildings, it has to. I mean, maybe it could just be right over the edge. So that means I can't go above the thing. So this could be in the background. Well, maybe one of the other ones, like this one. Maybe it's be in the background. Like even that. Oh, that would be on the ground. This will not be on the ground. This would actually be up somewhere. Okay. Okay. I made my decision. Keep a certain level of consistency amongst them. So I figured I'd just use something like this, but I wanted to already have the stuff on it, so it'd be this one. And I already have this one, I think, don't I? Did I already take that one out? Yeah, 20, right? Let me go to the side 20. Yeah. So I already did that one. That's good. All right. That one is done. So now I need to have the walls, but I want the other walls because they have to substitute, I guess. This one or this one or this one. This one. Brick. Yeah, so no, I'm not gonna use that for the back for the roads. If I do, I'm sorry, I hit my microphone. I apologize. If I do, it'll be this will be off to the this will be something you see through the rear from behind. So or or hold on, let me see this real quick. One piece. What about this one? Because this could be where the other buildings lie, right? And of course, I would still need this piece because this piece would be what I'd be using to supplement. Like it'll be all right. Uh-oh, did not do 90. Let's go 90. Let me just do this 90. All right. This thing is still trying to load this stuff from the other thing. Stop loading it. I don't need it anymore. All right. So that'll just be just for the sake of making sure that there's consistency if the camera ever comes back this far. But I probably wouldn't be needing that anyway. Just this piece. And then the road goes so far in. All right. And then becomes something else. And it turns into this. So it becomes that. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So export that. I'd probably. It's a lot of road right there. I think it's still loading up that other thing, and it shouldn't be. It's still doing it. I'm gonna have to do this because apparently it's confused. It is still doing it. I feel like there needs to be like like something's missing. Nope, it is not. This is it right here. That's the piece. And then layer on top of that all the other stuff. So, yeah. I feel like I have that song twice. It felt like it was two times. Because the other side's just gonna be a wall, straight flat wall. What's this? Don't have a clue. It seems so weird that it wouldn't be anything. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Then add those two. I may need. I may have to do one more. So I don't. I don't know. So I really want. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. Cause it. Cause once get the pieces where I want them to be, then I know what I need to do. Cause as of right now, I don't know. Hmm. It's just a regular barrier they have. I don't necessarily want to use. This is just for the other things. This is the cleaner barrier. So, but the one that's all dirty and scuffed, I want that one in there. I want that one to be near the building, or at least toward the rear of the alley. Street like 001. Alrighty then. Man, that thing is still loading that up. Definitely gonna turn this thing off. Like close dash or something because this really drives me. I don't know why it's doing it, but it is. All right, so I know some of this stuff is going to be on in the alley. I don't know what else. So as I need it, I'll go get it. This definitely. Oh snap! I'm over here doing Blender stuff. All right, cool. Yep, like pushing buttons that are not friend here. Utility 014. And also, I'm working on I'm working on a lot of different things, but this is just showing a workflow thing. So yeah, um, I like that sign. It says possible radiation contamination. I like that. So, oh, that was inside. What am I doing? All right. All right. Don't need kitchen stuff. Some cables. Yeah, boy. Got like a good cable. I would probably use that multiple times in itself. And then from there, use a different one. Just see what I get. All right. Like this low high hanging cable. Definitely a good one. Hold on. Yeah, that one. All right, let me see. I think I'm close to what I want. So I don't know what this is. And I don't think it actually moves. Unless it's something that needs to be seen in. Hold on. Let me go to iRay. Yep, there it is. Every time I move, it changes position. Is it everywhere? Like, what is happening right now? Yeah, alright, so. Yeah, don't need it. I go get some VDBs for that if I needed Steam. I don't know if I want it though. Trying to think about what else I want to do. If there's anything else in here I want to use just yet, I don't think there is. I mean, I know I'm. Oh, yeah, never mind. I forgot about trash. Yeah, need trash. And I like all the stuff to be separated so I don't have to fight with it later on. Like if it's all together and I have to separate it and that's a whole thing. It's like don't have to do that if it's separated. I can go move it as I please, piece it together how I like, and go from there. But I think anyone would roughly have that same workflow. So yeah. What gets me is the trash cans. So I'm like, you think there'd be a dumpster, like not the one I just saw a little while ago in the thing, but I may end up going to get that one though, because it is a dumpster. I mean, oh no, wrong thing. All right, there we go. Um, cancel. This is trash bags 03. I don't want to overwrite anything. Alright. I think this, yeah, I'll go to prompts and this one. Mango. This is about materials. It don't mean it's all the same thing. Alright, so ooh, I need those boxes from the other one too. Oh my god, do that again. All right, because I don't want that to accidentally give me HD things. Okay, so boom, boom, click. All right, then click. And then cone. Oh, come on, the cone. Oh my goodness. Sorry. All right. I know. There's something. Oh, if you heard the like growling sound, that was me moving my mouthpiece on this thing. I don't want anybody to like, oh, they heard. I'm like, oh, my bad. No, no. Go back up here. I just know I did that. Man, I'm trying to remember where I put that. I closed that. Hmm. I can't think about it, and I'm trying to remember what it is. So anyway, I'm gonna close this now. I'm gonna open up Blendara, and then start bringing in parts. Assets, alley assets. And I think the first thing I want to bring in are walls. So I want to mess with that a little bit. So I'll go wall one, single, shared, apply transform. And it's in there. And for the sake of it, I'm going to turn the texture on. All right. So slide this over, get it out the way. I'm gonna just say this is Faulkner's Way alley. All right, and then then I have the wall, le wall. All right, that's the first one. Go to the fifth one. This is the one I'm definitely going to be using for something else. Move so much smoother in here. All right, let's see. The last wall. Yeah, see, like, let me take these. Same thing. Cause I need the ground now, so let me go get that. I want the. I need. That's what I should have been in the first time. The road. Road. Let me go. Let me do this so I can see it. This one. How big you gonna be, boy? All right. So yeah. So what the hell? What the hell is that? Oh, those are the decals. I'll help you out, Mr. Decals. There we go. So I go in the render mode. Click, boom. It's done. All right. But yeah. So I'll go back into here. So yeah. Let me see. I don't know. See. Okay. Hold on. I might be tripping now because well, it can go. It can go this way. It can go this way. Even though I'm feeling this direction, and I think I might end up doing that anyway. So let me do this. Like, all right. So hit him with that 360. All right. So well, really, it'll be it'll be what you call it 180. I'm sorry. So all right. Let me save this because I know I haven't yet. And it'll be Faulkner's Way Alley. Click Faulkner's Way Alley. I'm not even going to capitalize this one. All right, done. And since this is as it is, I should be able to mirror. Let's mirror it. click, boom, the other way. I do, however, don't like the fact that's that wide. So get rid of that. Turn it. So I'll just do this instead. I'll just do this like this, and then go. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me do this. Hold on. Like, all right, there we go. So I want it kind of tight. Yeah. All right. And then the other road, say row 1, row 2, row 5. Hold on. What? Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, this one. So not that one, but this one. Yeah. All right. And this is where I definitely need that sidewalk area, like an actual curve, and I didn't get the curve, so I'll go get the curve. Workflow. I say you shouldn't have done it. How long have I been on? 3 hours? Almost three? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, so I need. Um, do I need this? Because I mean, because it has to turn into a to the thing, so it's like what? I think it'd be this one, huh? It's weird because it doesn't feel right. I feel like it would be different than that, like this or something. But wouldn't that be the same? Is this not the same thing? No, let me just do that real quick. Let me just put it in there anyway. All right, so curb straight 001. Hopefully I spelled it correctly. If I did not, oh well. All right, let me see. Curb. Because yeah, no, it would just flip around. Yeah, so it'll be -90, and I'll just grab these three parts. See, that's where it gets weird because like now it's like I need this piece that's not there. Because it would be a curve down, would it not? Would it not be a curve down? Because yeah. So hold on. Okay, yeah. Just think it out, right? See? Just think about it. There you go. Oh, there you go. Okay, so now I'm having a small problem because I need this to roll into that. So what I'm thinking is I'll move this out of the way real quick. Oh no, not those. This. All right, there we go. And then come over here with this, like so, because now I need the other piece. So let's. No, no, don't do all that. Yeah, so I need the other piece, which is this piece, right? Excuse me. Paving. All right, so curb paving 01. All right. All right, and then right. So, and this is where the pretty part starts. Just come in and go. Even though it doesn't completely line up with it now, does it? I don't think that lined up all the way. I did line it up. What would it look like? Would there be a gap? Yep, that would definitely be a gap. Well, that is crazy because this really isn't. Is this lined up? That is lined up. So I have an idea. Grab this, come up to options, go to correct face, and then we're gonna do this to stretch it out so it'll be even with it. All right, that's the correct, yeah, because it has to like go past it, does it not? Or should it not pass it? It should not pass it. Okay, at least to the middle, huh? And then this one do the same thing. Yeah. What the hell? Why that feels off? It does not matter. It does not matter. All right, cool. So array, you're gonna go other way, and I do mean the other way. All right, all right. Then I'm gonna add a mirror, mirror the other way. All right, you also mirror the other way. Cool. All right, so then this was crazy. This was crazy. Now this can go away because I'm gonna use this to now see what I'm saying. Like as you just work through it, you go, oh, okay, cool, and then boom, there we go, what I wanted in the first place. Like, like already done. Come underneath that. Yeah. So that's crazy. What I wanted anyways, right there. And I ain't tripping about it clipping through it. That's cool. But because I wanted to be a tight fit. Like I don't. Yeah. And that's fine. Like matter of fact, it needs to go further down. There you go. All right. Cool. And then so we start getting into. Hold on. You go back over there. You come over here. And what's crazy is I'm not going to mirror to the thing it's on. I'm going to mirror to the thing that it's not on. Kaplowy. Because this is not touching. Make them touch. Make them touch. All right, cool. And starting to form a good little alley pot down. All right, so yeah. So like the thing is this is probably going to be extended also. So which is simple enough. Which this has too much geometry. Oh my goodness. Unsubdivide. Hold on. Are you serious right now? Okay, I was about to say, like, whoa. Alright. 3. 6? See what happens. Can't even apply it. What the hell? Oh, I forgot it can't be in which combo. That's good right there. Yeah. Much better. Alright, so now I'm gonna come in and then clean up this merge by not bay, by. Alright, so and it's much better. Alright. So I don't want it taken over. Let's see what it looks like in render mode. Yeah, I don't like how it numbers itself a multitude of times, but it will be used more than once. I don't need the decals. I just need it. So I'm gonna Shift D. I mean Control. I mean Alt D. Blah, blah, Alt D and done. All right. So because again, I just need the terrain. I don't necessarily need the terrain to do anything. And for the sake of it, I do it like that. And then you can start down here somewhere. But I know I need. I don't want these. I want these to be to start working. So yeah. So yeah. Now how they start working, that's another thing. Because clearly these poles will be in the way. So all right. Yeah. So again, that's fine. All right. So array, go the other way. All right. Nope, no, 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 no. I just need it twice, and then I'm gonna come back with one separate. So, okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I may have to stop because I need to stand up and move around a little bit. And honestly, this is coming out pretty decent. I'm okay with it. I'm enjoying the process, and I would uh, gleefully show you guys more as I work on it. So let me do something real quick before I decide to leave. Is this so? Go to Create, Dynamic Sky, switch the cycles back to Eevee. Go to Dynamic. All right, come up here. I'm gonna take this and go down deep as I can. This the same thing. Okay, and I'm gonna go into full render mode. I keep forgetting that the sky is just too damn blue. All right, so just bring it down some. There we go. Makes sense, right? This here to 1.3. Nope, make it 1.2. There we go. So, and then feels sort of like an Unreal Engine thing, huh? Yeah, I know. You ain't gotta tell me. All right, so they have ultra dynamic sky. This is dynamic sky. All right. There we go. So like if I bring in a building right now, right, and I just want to test this out. Let's just bring in a building. Let me type in facade since that's what they are. Mm, the one that I want to use is this one. So I'll bring that one in, let it load up. Okay, so loading up, boom, facade 30. And this is going to be the one that's going to be out to the side, but I really want it on this side. So I'll just put it where I want it to be. And I want it to be like back here. All right. So what I'm thinking is this alley might be too long. So I don't want it to be too long. I'm just going to get rid of this. And then I'll just play with this side later. So honestly, tell you the truth, I'll just get rid of the mirror altogether and then just do this. I'll actually create another one and then slide it across and then 180 degrees. Because there's a reason for that. Because I really don't want to destroy one side. Because this side right here is what I'm gonna be working on. So this one right here would actually have the actual array on it. All right, so it'll be like that. And then because of how it's set, I'll push them into each other so that they blend. All right, and then this will be a different thing. So anyway, so this, yeah, because I want it to be offset. Because we won't be able to see past it. And then here, no, 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 no. Like something like that, right? So I don't want to be able to see past it. So then I come over here, Control Alt D, come over, right? And then I want to array up. So I'm not going to array down, I'm going to array up. All right. This one too, same thing. Boom, boom. Because again, this is about making this thing seem sort of uh, innocuous. Okay, yeah, so it's already on the ground. Cool. I don't like the way that glass is set up, but I will definitely fix that. All right, and then yeah, like that's plus that's prime real estate right there. But now this is the next piece that I want to talk about. Like for instance, so we can't see past that, but that's when I bring in the barrier. So see, I don't know. As I start messing with it, the more now I get like sort of super excited about it. Cause I'm just like, oh snap, this is gonna be so cool. Because I'm like, okay, but I don't want it to be itty bitty, so I'll scale it a little bit, just make it sort of just unnecessarily large. All right, and this is when we start getting to that territory of you can't go that way. All right, all right. And then the same thing over here. All right, so my thing is that this it doesn't go far enough. So uh, let me see. Hold on. Because we're not gonna be looking back there. I mean, like clearly I can't see back there. Like I can see, but I can't. Like if that makes sense. Like I can, like, because I'm not gonna be going that far. You know, I do say this is still a little too wide, but it'd be more like this. And then from here you'd see that. Yeah, I still feel like that's too close. I mean, not close enough. All right, there we go. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me walk you around a little bit. Go shift tilde key. And yeah, so yeah, I like that. It's not too bad. Now my thing is finding. Yeah, it's not bad at all. All right, yeah. So like, yeah. And then starting to get everything built up because this wouldn't be the actual way that the environment I would use would look. It's going to be like a night scene, but close to what I want. And then the lights will be different because I probably wouldn't use this, and if I did, it would look something like this, like that. So it'd be more like that right there. And I still feel like that's not right. Like, let me darken it some more. Density of the clouds. Change the value. Saturation. The hue. There we go. And of course you would add like, because again, I'll see this part. I mean, you're not gonna see the sun disk, but I'll see this part. And then that effect, um, oh, that's the wrong button. Uh-huh. All right. When I start thinking about what I'm doing, then it just changes how I move. So I'm just like, yeah, I do need to get up and move around, but I want to get this out the way real quick because I want to see what it looks like ahead of time because I'll just be sitting there thinking about it the whole time. All right, so get in there tight again and then start playing with, not the alpha, dang it. All right, the threshold of that light. Push it towards the light. All right. Matter of fact, let me go like 0.05 and then start messing with this part. Okay, let me see it from this way. I still feel like that might be too thick. Alright, not too bad. And then look at it from a camera. See it from like, because I wouldn't be on this side anyway, but like if I were, it'd be like right on the edge of this. So you can see him walk down the alley because you're gonna see a building here anyway, right? You'll just see him walking down the alley, right? and as he's walking down the alley, it'll go to turning with him or whatnot. Clearly it's in a weird ass position. All right, so yeah, so it will just follow him down the alley. So yeah, I think that's okay. It's not too bad. I don't like how the ground repeats, but see, likely I wouldn't be using this anyway. And you see the light still shining, right? Even though I just turned that particular sun off. Let me come over here and actually add a sun. So I'll go up 3 and shadow 3 and about the same color. Let's say a little bit darker. And oh, matter of fact, 12. It's got to be brighter. And I'll go on the hue, saturation, value. So you see how the light changed. Like it's way different from that one, right? Like this is completely different look, right? So yeah, but like I would just go deeper into the blue. Saturation max, the hell with it. Closer to purple. There's a lot of people say they don't like the sun in Blender, which I kind of get it, but it's really a taste thing. And if I want this to look like what I want it to look like, I'm going to use the thing that makes it. But again, this is straight up and down. So when we start to turn it and change this position, you go, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just about finding the right proper position for it. So let me go back and give it a little. There we go. And then again, I still feel like the saturation's mighty high, but I also feel like this can. If I go to like 3, no, let's go 30. Better. All right. So snapshot. Yeah. Like I still want it to be a little bit more muted. I feel like it's not muted enough. Because I mean, in so many ways you could almost argue that this light was better, but you see it's not as bright. Like at 1.3, like you can tell like it's not as bright as that one. Even though I have it down. Like if I go to like 2, it's gonna blow out. So like 1.6 blows out, 1.3 blows out. So I just 0 and then just use the sun because then I can control the level of brightness with the value. I still feel like it's too damn purple. Then the volume is, I'm gonna change that volume to 0.03 again, and then crank it. Also, the location of the camera matters, because again, we're gonna watch him come into the thing probably from above, to be honest, or below. But either way, we're gonna watch him come in. So it's like if I come above here and say, okay, I want to see what it looks like. I'm gonna find it by doing this kind of stuff. Because there's certain things that are not in the scene yet that'll, like overhead lights. This is just a general light. I probably won't even be the main light. So for instance, that is literally what's still affecting it. Go to 0, and then this. Yeah, so because I still want this to affect it. I don't want it to be completely like gone. But yeah. Yep. 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 So I know once I start adding like trash and all of that stuff, then it'll change how it feels. Because I still have to do like the back wall. Because this is going to be a wall. Like that's it, just a wall. Like boom. Right, just a wall. Like it just stops. Right. Go straight through it. Right. And then what's crazy is instead of trying to like overthink this, just hear me out. Go into edit mode. see through, grab all of it because it went through. I'm actually in X-ray mode. Come back up here, make sure it's on correct, and then. But problem is I didn't do what I should have done, which is uh, I did Alt D instead of Shift D, so I should did Shift D. So yeah, all right. So let's do Shift D. See if it's just barely past it. I don't want to be able to pass it. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then right, right past it. Yep. All right. And then we'll come back into that mode. Now what's crazy is I really should go double on this one, but kind of I don't think I need to be double on this one. To be truthful about it, this one definitely needs to be double because it's gonna be facades here in the building on the back side of this. So because it's gonna be pretty much down low. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and make the computer struggle by bringing in one of the character models, guys. So follow me here. Hopefully you're still here. If you're not, that's fine. That's no problem at all. No feelings hurt. All right, so let's see what we have. Because you wouldn't hear me say that anyway, right? All right, let's see. Oh man, my wrist. My elbow, I mean to say. All right, so it's in there. Just waiting on it to load it. Oh, never mind, loaded. Okay, so let's see what it looks like at the height. All right, because a lot of times I do my lighting based on what the person looks like in the scene, and it's just so much easier than trying to like force feed it. Yeah, see, like the light, like they were gonna, because there's gonna be other lights in the scene, so yeah. And this is realistically the background light. So like the like up here, definitely gonna be darker, like way darker. Let's say like 1.25. Let's say 1.15. Yeah, and then like the clouds are still too bright, so let's say 1.35. And then let's crank up like the opacity down. Cloud opacity, and then I want that up. All right, so then like the horizon, the horizon, damn near black, if not black. So because I don't want the horizon to give me too much light, even though I don't want it completely black either. So 'cause this is where some of my light's coming from. All right, all right. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Again, this is because again I haven't put in like any of the overhead lights. So right now I have is like the micro glows, which I turn on, and there go the bloom right there. So because I already have my what's that thing called? Compositor already set. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get up, move around for a second. Check you guys out later. Hopefully you enjoyed. I will be back. Nothing but love.